Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Eddie Jennings from EJSLLC.com. I wanted to let you know of a project that's going to start pretty soon for me in the world of Linux administration. And before I tell you exactly what it is, I want to give you a little bit of background for it. One thing that I'm always trying to do is looking for opportunities to expand my Linux knowledge and in particular Linux administration experience. Now I have my lab at home and I've spun up some VMs and looked at stuff, and if you're a subscriber to the channel, you know I've done the RHCSA exam because I did all my little practice session videos, and I'm working on the RHCE now. But you know, I'm always looking for chances to actually do some tasks that will affect something or help solve a problem or help a team or something like that. Because my day job is in systems administration, but it's always been primarily in the Windows realm, and I've had a couple of one-offs Linux things to work on, but it's primarily been in Windows. And of course I'm wanting to make the transition to doing more Linux administration stuff. So there's a podcast that I listen to called Linux Unplugged. It's from Jupiter Broadcasting, and I'll put a link in the video description to that if you want to listen to it and some of their other podcasts, which are pretty good. And this week was a pre-recorded episode week, and they did kind of an AMA, and there was a question that came up, which has actually come up on their show a few times from viewer feedback, but for whatever reason this time it kind of hit me, and it was a person asking about how to kind of get your foot in the door in the world of Linux administration. This person has a couple of years of just general IT experience, and they were looking for some advice on how to move into Linux. And a lot of the advice that came out was kind of standard stuff. Look for opportunities to volunteer and see if there's projects you can contribute to. But for whatever reason, that finally sunk in my head listening to that episode, to look for some opportunities to contribute. So one of the things that was mentioned in that episode was the Fedora community is always looking for folks, and I'm a Fedora user. That's what I use on my my daily driver, and so I figured, hey, I'll go to their website and see if there's any opportunities for infrastructure like stuff or systems administrator like stuff. Not that I'm going to be hired by the actual project or anything like that, but just maybe there's some low-hanging fruit that they could use some help with, and I would have an opportunity to learn and such. And lo and behold, the infrastructure team does have something. Now, I'm not joining the infrastructure team by any means. I'm basically going to see what I can do for contribution, which might just be doing documentation or the like. It's a meritocracy over there, which is a good thing. No one should say, hey, person we don't know, here are the keys to the kingdom, go be an administrator. That's obviously not going to happen. But I figured it would be something that's both worth my while from a professional growth perspective. I'll potentially have some opportunities to do some systems administration that will actually matter for some end users in a Linux environment. And it would potentially benefit the Fedora project in the fact that they would have another contributor trying to help with problems and tickets and such. So I'm not sure what's going to become of it, but I'm actually this evening going to be sending my little introduction email to the mailing list saying, hey, this is who I am, this is some of my experiences, this is what I'd like to help with, what can I do to help contribute to the project. And I figured I would chronicle this journey on the YouTube channel. So I'm thinking every week or a couple of weeks, just depending on what happens with my attempts to contribute to the Fedora infrastructure project, I'll give some updates about what I actually am able to contribute to. I'm going to start the process of seeing what I can do to contribute to the Fedora infrastructure project, and I will keep you informed of what this journey is like, and if something that you yourself are interested in, you'll get kind of an idea of what to expect. As always, thanks for taking the time to watch. Make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't. If you have subscribed, thanks for watching another video, and I'll see you the next time.